If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. The NFL world has been buzzing with whispers over the last few days, and now it seems we might be standing on the edge of one of the most shocking quarterback moves in recent memory. According to sources close to the situation, and remember, we're still in the realm of speculation here, the Cleveland Browns may have pulled off a secretive trade involving none other than Joe Flacco. That's right, the very same Joe. Flacco, who turned into something of a hero for the Browns last season, stepping in when no one expected much and leading them on a stunning playoff push. It's the kind of rumor that raises eyebrows, shakes locker rooms, and could send ripple effects throughout the entire league. So what's really going on in Cleveland? And if this is true, where is Flacco headed? Let's dive into the layers of this possible blockbuster. First of all, let's talk about the secrecy surrounding this alleged move. There are strong whispers, and they're growing louder, that the Browns have been in quiet talks with a mystery AFC team for several weeks now. What's strange is how tight-lipped everyone has been. In today's media-saturated environment, it's rare for a deal of this potential magnitude to stay under wraps. But apparently, both organizations involved wanted to keep things low profile, perhaps to avoid rocking the boat mid-off-season. The Browns have yet to make any public comment, and Flacco's camp has been completely silent, which might just be the most telling sign of all. When silence speaks louder than words, you know something is cooking behind closed doors. Now let's rewind a bit. Joe Flacco wasn't even supposed to be a factor for the Browns last season. He was brought in mid-year when injuries and inconsistency had left Cleveland scrambling at the quarterback position. But what happened next was almost movie script material. Flacco, the veteran many thought was done, suddenly looked rejuvenated. He led the Browns to critical wins, showed poise in the pocket, and connected with receivers like he had been in Cleveland for years. Fans started chanting his name, analysts called it a renaissance, and the locker room bought in. So why, if this man became a symbol of unexpected success, would the Browns trade him now? That's the million-dollar question, or maybe the several million-dollar cap space question. There are some theories gaining traction. One of the most popular among insiders is that this move has less to do with Flacco's performance and more to do with the Browns' long-term quarterback strategy. Let's not forget they are heavily financially tied to Deshaun Watson. Despite Flacco's playoff magic, Watson remains the franchise quarterback in the eyes of the front office. Trading Flacco now, while his value is arguably at its highest since his days in Baltimore, could be seen as a strategic play. It allows Cleveland to recoup draft assets or fill other positional needs while avoiding a potential quarterback controversy next season. It's not about whether Flacco deserves to start. It's about whether the Browns can afford the drama. But here's where it gets really interesting. Several league executives who spoke anonymously to protect their positions have hinted that the destination team might be quarterback hungry and playoff ready. One AFC team keeps popping up in those hushed conversations. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, you heard that right. A possible move that would send Joe Flacco to one of the Browns' most bitter division rivals. Imagine the drama. Imagine the headlines. If true, this would not only shift the power dynamics within the AFC North, but also provide the Steelers with a proven veteran who thrives under pressure. The exact kind of presence they've been missing under center. Of course, nothing is confirmed. And for all we know, this could be a smokescreen. Some believe this leaked rumor might even be a strategic leak by Cleveland's front office to stir the market and raise Flacco's trade value. After all, if other teams think a rival is moving in on Flacco, that could spark a bidding war. Suddenly, teams like the Raiders, the Titans, or even the Patriots could enter the conversation. It wouldn't be the first time front offices have used the media to manipulate negotiations. And if that's the game being played here, then the Browns might be working the phones harder than any of us realize. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. Another angle that's hard to ignore is Joe Flacco's own perspective. He's been through it all in the NFL, a Super Bowl MVP, a franchise cornerstone, and then a journeyman fighting for snaps. But in Cleveland, he found something rare: respect, chemistry, and a chance to prove himself again. Would he even want to leave? Reports say Flacco enjoyed his time in Cleveland immensely, bonded well with coaches and teammates, and even saw a future there as a mentor. But he's also a competitor. If another team is offering a starting role, guaranteed snaps, and a playoff-ready roster, you can bet Flacco would at least be listening. He knows how short the window is for quarterbacks over 35. And let's not forget the emotional response this would generate in Cleveland. Browns fans rallied around Flacco like he was one of their own. Jerseys sold, chants erupted, and there was a sense that something special had clicked. Trading him now, and worse in secret, would feel like a betrayal to some. The Browns organization would have to handle the PR fallout carefully. Their messaging would need to be airtight, that this was a move made with the future in mind, not a slight against a fan favorite. Otherwise, the goodwill they built last season could evaporate overnight. Fans are loyal, but they're also watching closely. On the flip side, this could be the kind of bold, forward-thinking move that defines great franchises. NFL success is about timing, value, and tough decisions. If the Browns truly believe Flacco's trade stock won't get any higher, and that Watson is their guy no matter what, then trading Flacco now could be seen as shrewd. It's not personal, it's business. And in a league where injuries and chaos can strike at any moment, having flexibility and future assets is gold. The only risk? That Flacco goes elsewhere and lights it up again, making Cleveland look like they gave up on a winner too soon. So where does that leave us? Right now, we're in the middle of a storm of whispers, speculation, and possibilities. Whether this turns out to be a full-blown blockbuster or just smoke with no fire, one thing is clear. Joe Flacco's name is back on everyone's lips, and not just because of what he did last season. If there's truth to this rumor, it could reshape the upcoming NFL season in a major way. Until we get official word, all we can do is keep watching The Wire, checking the updates, and asking the question that's on every football fan's mind. Is Joe Flacco really on the move? And if so, where will he land next? Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you like the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!